Did you know the first major anti-colonial uprising in Nigeria wasn't led by men, but by barefoot market women who declared war on the British Empire? And what's worse, they were shot in the back, not just by colonizers, but with the help of their own people. It's 1929 southeastern Nigeria. Under British indirect rule, the colonial government imposed a new taxation system. Traditionally, Igbo women were never taxed. They were economic powerhouses in markets, but politically autonomous. The British didn't care. They wanted more control, more revenue, and so they sent their warrant chiefs, often African men handpicked by the British, to start counting women for taxation. That's when it all exploded. Women across the region lit the flame of rebellion. Not just in one village, but over 10,000 women from Igbo, Ibibio, and other ethnic groups began marching, singing, and revolting. They carried no weapons, only palm fronds, cooking pots, and ancestral rage. Their method was brilliant. They used a traditional tactic called sitting on a man, surrounding colonial officials, dancing, drumming, shaming them in public. It was psychological warfare, feminine, fierce, and deeply political. They stormed native courts, tore down administrative buildings, burned warrant chiefs' homes. The British were humiliated and afraid. So they did what empires do best. They opened fire. In one massacre, 32 unarmed women were gunned down by colonial troops. Some were shot in the back while fleeing. By the end of the uprising, at least 50 women lay dead. And here's the cruel twist: the bullets weren't just British. Local police forces, African men, pulled triggers against their own mothers and sisters. The British called it a riot, but this wasn't a riot, it was a revolution. These women organized across ethnic lines, across villages, without social media, without electricity, and they shut down colonial Nigeria for weeks. Yet after the last shot was fired, history buried them. No statues, no pages in textbooks, no apologies. We're taught about colonial administration, but not about the women who said no to empire, who were silenced not just by bullets, but by betrayal from African collaborators who traded power for loyalty to the crown. This wasn't just a protest. This was the first feminist revolution in West Africa, crushed by an empire, aided by its own sons. The world needs to remember their names, and you, watching this, are part of that memory. Share this video, say their names, reclaim the story they tried to erase, know your history, protect your soul, and subscribe for more African truths they never taught you.